Conversation number 3. Who's excited? So I had this conversation with someone who I love so deeply and I care so much for. Like, yeah, like he makes my heart grow a little bit. Worry about him a lot, but like that's my buddy. Yeah. So we were talking, he and I, one morning, like 8 o'clock in the morning. We were talking, and he was telling me that he got caught cheating, which was news to me because the last time I talked to him, he was like, I'm never going to be in a relationship again. Ever. It's not going to happen. So I was like, I thought you wasn't ever going to be in a relationship. He was like, that's the thing. I'm not in a relationship. Apparently, he was banging his girl. And he didn't realize that when you bang this certain chick, you would be in a relationship with her. And she didn't realize that all he wanted to do was bang her. Right? So I was a little confused. And then, like, he was just like, dude, I'm not trying to be in nobody's relationship. His words, not mine. I just want to fuck it and be going, fuck it. Who says things like that? Oh my gosh. So that's what he said. Was like, I just want to bang you and be done with it. And that's it. I don't want no drama. I don't want no stress. Blah, blah, blah. So we're talking. He was like, I'm happy just doing this. I'm happy just being like this. I'm like, you're horrible. I'm sorry, but that's horrible. Like, that's not happy, dude. And he's like, no, I'm happy. I'm really happy. I'm like, I don't believe you're happy. And maybe it's because, like, I'm having a hard time accepting that this is not happy to me. Just, like, not having anyone to have a deep, stimulating conversation with, somebody to hold at night and genuinely give a shit about you. So we're just going back and forth. And I'm like, fourth? Fourth? What did I say? Lord. So we're just going back and forth about it. I think he's horrible. He thinks he's happy. We're just not seeing eye to eye. And I'm just like, you're being this guy who's just like insensitive and careless and carefree. And that's fine if that's your thing. But I don't believe that's the type of person you are. Like, this guy has been through a lot when it comes to females in love. And I think that it's damaged him a little bit. I mean, it would damage anyone considering what he's gone through or what have you. But I'm just like, what about your kids? Like, you have 2 little girls. Don't you want to be a role model for the type of guy they should end up with? I'm like, would you really want your girls to be with someone like you? He was like, no, not at all. And that's what I tell him. I'm like, so if that's what you tell them, why don't you be the model of the person who you will want them to end up like? The person that they should mimic. Not the guy who's just banging every broad until he gets caught cheating on someone he was never in a relationship with. I don't understand it. Like, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. And I really, really need it to make sense. Like, make sense. I don't know. It's just like, everyone has their own life to live, and I guess, like, my definition of happy is not everybody else's definition of happy, which is fine. Like, I totally get it. Like, like I said earlier, not everything is for everyone, and what works for me may not work for you. And I guess that's kind of the lesson I have to learn with dealing with him. I can't help that I am still this hopeless romantic, and I believe in love, and I don't believe in fairy tales no more. That's bullshit. That shit is bullshit, and I don't believe in that, but I believe in love and happiness and genuinely being with one person and just, like, falling in love with them every day, That's just the type of girl that I am. But I don't know, it was just a little weird talking to him. Yeah. That's it. One more conversation to go. Woo! Who's excited? Oh gosh, other weird things.